This one right here should be an interesting video. Part 1 of how I got caught cheating and ruined my life and led me into jail and losing my job. Can't be out here cheating. That's what you get. Nah, let me stop. But for real, she let the D destroy her whole life. Wasn't worth it, was it? Let's hear her story out. Let's hear her out. Family, you already know what to do. And if you're brand new too, thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe to join the tribe and ring the post notification bell as well. All right, let's get into this crazy tale. Her crazy tale, telling the crazy tale. All right, let's get into it, man.
Yeah, so I'm about to do story time on how I got caught cheating 2 years ago in 2022. Y'all probably like, why are you telling us about this from all the way from 2022? I was a Cook County Sheriff Correctional Officer at 2600 in California. And this shit was just so crazy, y'all. Like, me cheating, like, ruined my fucking life. I ain't gonna say it. Like, this is like story time that's gonna lead all the way up until me going to jail and everything. Like,
So she went from being a correctional officer to her having to get some correction. And you know, they get treated the worst too. When they end up in jail, it's never good. It's a scary sight. The inmates probably was on her, ready to take her down, beat her up. They probably like, I recognize you. You the one that was treating me bad. Now I'm ready to throw these hands.
I'm just gonna start this shit. I'm not finna do everything tonight. I'm just gonna start off on how I got caught cheating. I'm gonna inform y'all I have ADHD. So I might go in and out from this one thing to another, but it's all gonna come back together. Just stay with me. But so I was with this nigga that kept cheating on me. I kept catching him cheating on me. I was just, just doing everything in my power to just love on him, and he just would not get it right. When I get it right, I'm trying my hardest to be loyal. I'm not gonna lie, I was a bitch that cheat back. Like, I know that's not the right thing to do. I know you should just really just if a motherfucker doing you wrong, you should just get up and leave. Especially with a nigga. Like, one thing about it, if you cheat on a nigga and you get caught, a nigga ain't gonna let you hear the last of it. He gonna disrespect you. He will never have respect for you. Even if he love the fuck out of you and don't want to let you go, he will never respect you again. So if you gonna cheat on a nigga, never get caught. So my dumb ass got caught, and this is why I don't cheat, because I don't know how to cheat. I don't know how to entertain more than one person. And then I was dealing with a motherfucker that, even though he was cheating, he gave a fuck about me. Like, he knew me inside and out. So it was just crazy how he caught me. He caught me so motherfucking fast, y'all. Like, so motherfucking fast. Like, I didn't even get a chance to really do shit with the nigga for real. So, basically, this had happened. So I basically got to a point where, like, I'm just gonna start talking to niggas. I'm the type of bitch that'll leave a nigga, well, basically cheat on a nigga and hop in a whole new relationship. I ain't gonna leave a nigga and then go get I'm a relationship type of girl. I don't believe in healing. Once I'm done with your ass, because for one, I'm already be mentally gone for a long time.
She don't believe in healing. Toxic. Not somebody you should be messing with. Nobody you should be in a relationship with. Seemed like she jumped from relationship to relationship without realizing her wrongs, being accountable for her wrongs, or even healing at all. She said she don't believe in healing. Man, out her mind, out of her rocker.
So once I'm done with your ass, I'm a family a nigga that I really, really like, fall for him, and hop in a relationship with him. That's the type of bitch I am. So I pretty much ended up finding somebody I really, really, really like. So it was just like, one day I was just like, I'm just tired of this nigga. So it was so many niggas kept trying to talk to me in the county, but I just would not get on the time of the day at all. Like, I wouldn't look at their ass. It was just like, y'all cringe. So, one day, some shit went down on my tier. When some shit go down your tier, you gotta call all available or 1010, whatever. All the officers gonna come running to the tier. Now, I ain't never seen this nigga before.
Telling you, out her rocker. That means she crazy if y'all don't understand that terminology. She ain't got them all. I can see it right here. And I'm not trying to slander nobody. I'm just keeping it real. Common sense ain't that common. And clearly, this is proof of that.
Nigga come, he was the main one ready. That's why I know. I was just about to say something. Let me shut the fuck up. I'm talking too much. But he was like ready, just like ready to knock a motherfucker out for me. So basically, after incident happened on your tier, you have to do a report. So I ended up going down the hall and doing a report. Now, this is my first time having to do a report. I never did a report, so I need help. So I look up from the computer. The first person I see straight ahead at a tier, in his tier, well, outside of his tier, I'm like, you, come here and help me with this report. He helped me with the report. And it's like, from that day forward, like, he was coming to my tier, checking up on me, and it was just like, something about him. Like, couldn't no other nigga in there get my attention, but he was just like, I like you. So, we instantly connected and instantly just planned a date. My stupid is, I was doing hella 16s. So I basically told my nigga that I was going in on my off day. But what I fucked up at is getting my hair done. And it's really my fucking goofy ass stylist. My stylist the reason why I got caught. Bitch, you the reason why I got caught. Because she was supposed to do my hair the day before. So because the plan was going to leave and be gone the whole entire fucking day. So, or matter of fact, no, the bitch was supposed to do my hair early as fuck and ended up having to do it later. So now my day started later than it was supposed to. So now it's giving my nigga time to be like, this bitch can't be going to do no overtime. Why this bitch getting so motherfucking cute? I got so motherfucking fan that day. Woo! He like, why this bitch? It was like something. He was like, let me see your location, show your location.
Yeah, he's suspicious. What you mean you going to work, but you got to get your hair done first? And you said you was going at this time to go to work. Now the time got extended to a later time. Since when do a job say you can come in whenever you want to? Nah, we don't need you to come in at 1. Actually, it could be 2. Well, no, actually 2:30. Matter of fact, just come in whenever you're ready.
With me, like, he just was suspicious. It was like he was having a woman's intuition. So I just still on some playing shit, like, let him get the location because I knew what I was finna go to do. And like, when it comes to the county, you really don't supposed to have your phone in the county. So basically what I did was I took all my uniform with me. I went and got ready at my auntie house. My auntie lived up the street from the county. So I changed there. I talked to him up until I got to the county and parked my car. I leave my work bag in the backseat. This is why I fuck up at. I'm so motherfucking stupid.
She said it herself, see? She said it herself, so y'all don't get on me for saying it too. Shout out to Chicago. How she just said car, I can tell she from Chicago. She said car. I parked my car. Shout out to Chicago. If you from Chicago, you done ran into some women like her before. But she said it herself. She's so stupid. So
I really fucked up at where I parked at. I should have fucking parked in one of the other parking lots where it's not open. I parked in the county parking lot that was open. So I parked my car. I basically put my phone in an armrest so he can think I'm at work all day. So I didn't have my phone at all because in his head, I gotta be in a county without my phone anyway. So he see my location. So it's like, nigga, I'm at work. But again, it's like he had a woman's intuition. So I'm out all day. Basically, I'm gone on this date all day. We done did multiple things, whatever we did. And I made it like I was on the whole shift. So I made sure I was back to my car by 11 o'clock. I get to my car. I'm so motherfucking stupid, y'all. I get in my car and I grab my phone. My nigga basically had been texting and calling me all day. He was saying, I miss you. He was sending me stuff he wanted me to buy him. All type of stuff. So he was just making it seem like he was just cool. Next thing you know, I'm driving. I feel air. The windows is up. Why I feel, bitch, I look back. The back seat of my motherfucking window busted.
I thought she was getting pulled over for a second, but she talking about she looked back, she see the window bust. Yeah, he been on to you. Now, this a live reaction. I'm not going to redo it or nothing. Y'all know I keep it all the way real. I thought she meant she was messing with an inmate. But I guess she was messing with somebody that was also a correctional officer as well. It was a male correctional officer that worked in the same facility. That's what had me kind of questioning what she means. She asked him, you come here and help me. I got it now. My fault. I don't know nothing about the county, but I get it. I get what she's saying now. But yo, we about to finish hearing this story. She said the window got bust out. Clearly, she's in a toxic relationship. She give me the vibe that she toxic. So of course, if somebody gonna be dealing with her, they gonna be toxic too, right? He might be out his rocker too, right? But he wasn't too out his rocker because he was on to her. He was setting the play.
And then I'm looking like, what's going on? I look back and I see my motherfucking work bag is gone. I knew right then and there this nigga caught me. He came up to the motherfucking county, busted the motherfucking window out, took my work bag, just basically letting me know, like, bitch, you caught. You can't even lie about it. Like, you can't lie about it. So I just knew. So I'm like, fuck that. I ain't finna go. I told him, I get the text from him, like, I'm not stupid. You know what's going on. I'm not finna come to the house because I know you finna want to fucking fight. Shit, if I catch your ass cheating, we fighting. I ain't gonna lie. We was some fighting motherfuckers. If I caught him cheating, I was beating his ass. He wasn't beating my ass, but he was the type of nigga that shit. If I catch you cheating, I might just beat your ass. So I didn't take my ass to the house. I went to my auntie house. Now my dumb ass forgot that I was still sharing the location. He didn't know where my auntie lived. Next thing you know, this nigga come popping up. Oh shit. Call my mama. I'm like, I gotta go get my stuff from the house because we was living together. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go on and go pack all my stuff. So,
She already knew it was over. She like, yeah, it's over. I done messed up. Let me go ahead and pack my stuff, get up out of there, flee the scene. I ain't even gonna lie. Not gonna try to make up a story. I'm caught.
he like, nah, just stay, let's talk about it. I'm like, nah, I'm scared, y'all. I just know if I go in that house and he was just gonna be my ass. I'm scared. So I ended up going to my mom's house for that night. And then he kept calling me all night. Matter of fact, I ended up talking to him the whole night. And then, you know, it's crazy how all it takes is to basically, when a nigga steady playing with you, play with his ass back, G. Because sometimes that shit'll get a motherfucker to act right. But it can turn out bad too. He might not never respect your ass again. He might love the fuck out of you, not let your ass go, but he gonna disrespect the fuck out of you. Cause that's what pretty much ended up happening. He ended up sitting his ass the fuck down for a while. See what I mean? ADHD. I'm going off into some other shit. Let me go back. So I ended up going I had to work the next day. So before I had to go to work, I ended up going back to the house. We ended up talking about it. He crying, I'm crying. I'm like, I'm sorry. Cause I never seen him like show that he really cared like that. It was just like, wow, you telling me that's all I had to do? So, after that, I ended up going to work. We ended up, we had to just keep talking about it. I ended up staying with him, telling him I was gonna stop talking to the nigga. Now my stupid ass, I stopped talking to the nigga. Me and my nigga, we was just basically like on some lovey-dovey shit for the rest of the week. Like he just doing everything to, you know, wine and dining me. I'm just loving this energy. Now next thing you know, I go back to work the following week. And I'm trying to basically talk it out with the other nigga that I was supposed to cut off. So we on part 2. How I got caught cheating and it led to me going to jail and losing my job as a Cook County Sheriff Correctional Officer at 2600 in California. So I left off on how basically for a week straight after he called me, we was on some lovey-dovey stuff. He was whining and dining me. You know, it's just, like I said in the last video, it's just crazy how, like, that wasn't my first time hearing it. I heard from previous friends and stuff that basically when a nigga catch you cheating, they end up basically sitting the fuck down and treating you how you want to be treated. But like I said, it can go left. So basically he was whining and dining me, just doing whatever to just kiss my ass, make sure I stay with him and don't go be with the other nigga. Cause that's my assumption. Of course I didn't cut communication completely from the nigga. I just was focused on my relationship that week. So the following week when I went to work, me and him ended up doing a double. And we was working in the same, was we working in the same? No, we wasn't working in the same. We just was talking, you know, we just was at work doing a double together. I was in Division 3 Annex and he was in RTU. And I had enough respect for him to basically want to have a conversation to explain to him we couldn't talk no more. That's how much I liked him, because I don't explain shit to no nigga. If I don't want to talk to you no more, I just stop talking to you. But I ain't gonna lie, I really liked him, so I felt like I owed him an explanation. So
Owed him.
we ended up agreeing to go on lunch together during our second part of the shift or whatever. So we ended up going to lunch together. But before we went to lunch, of course, I'm in a space where I'm having to talk to my nigga all the time because now he don't trust me because I work with the nigga that he just caught me cheating with. So we had got to a point where we just talking every day, all day. So that specific day that I wanted to go to lunch and talk to him, I knew I was gonna have to explain myself to my nigga, so I had to like come up with a lie so he wouldn't be on my ass with me having a lunch, going on my lunch. So I went on lunch and I ended up telling him that my phone was finna die, so I'm gonna end up just sitting in the break room and eat my food or whatever.
She just stay lying to this man. Y'all think he gonna fall for that one? Or y'all think he gonna pop back up at that job and bop, bust them windows out again? And bust them windows out again, or what y'all think he gonna do?
So basically, when I got off the phone with him, I put my phone on airplane mode to make it seem like my phone was dead. Like, I'm just like steady doing shit and it's not working. So I ended up going on lunch with, we ended up going in his car and sitting in the back of the county parking lot. He got tent on his car. We just talking about, like, I'm basically telling him, like, we can't talk no more or whatever. We could just still be, you know, cool co-workers and this and that. So lunch over with, we heading back to the building. As we both walking, I'm happy-go-lucky, smiling and shit. I'm always smiling and shit. Now, here goes a car that I don't know of. You know, I don't see his pickup truck. I see a red car and this motherfucker come hopping out the car. Oh shit, I instantly stopped walking. I'm like, oh shit, I'm caught again. But I'm not, in my head, I'm like, I wasn't just doing that, but in his, what he see, he like, bitch, you still cheating on me. And he ain't wrong, because I would have thought the same thing. So, what's so crazy, so the nigga I'm with, he's still walking towards the building, but they ended up crossing paths. So, they ended up shaking, my nigga ended up shaking his hand on some player shit, like, you ain't even got shit to do with this. This my bitch. So, he still go to the, building or whatever. Now I get to running backwards and shit like, I'm sorry, I knew you ain't cut that nigga off. I'm like, I really did cut him off, we was just talking. So we had a little mini tussle. He ain't really go, no, I was ducking and dodging and shit. So he ended up going to the car just, you know, hurt. And
how y'all feel about that one? Because people have mixed feelings when it comes to this. Do you feel like he should have beat up the dude as well? Y'all feel like he should have put hands on the dude too? I'm not saying he should put hands on women at all. I'm not saying that. We know that people do that. We know that toxic people do that. I'm not saying it's right, it's not right. But I'm saying, do you think he should have put hands on the man since the man was involved? What y'all think? Some people say yes. Some people might say he's scared for shaking dude's hand and he knock him out, but you want to put your hands on a woman. I just want to know, because people have split decisions when it comes to this. Some people be like, the man ain't had nothing to do with it. And some people be like, nah, he would have got it too.
I'm running to the car, reaching through the window. I'm like, I'm sorry. He like, you was in that car sucking that nigga. I'm like, what? Nigga, I ain't even the nigga yet. So I ended up calling the nigga while he in the job. I'm like, he's talking about I suck your dick. Like, can you tell him I didn't suck your dick? Why the fuck this nigga gonna say we grown? What you, what me, what him, what all y'all gonna think when a motherfucker say that? She sucked his dick. Why the fuck? That was some nigga shit right there. Like, just to piss a nigga off, like, cause he ain't get no fuck. This ain't my relationship. I don't get no fuck. So I'm blue, cause now to this day he's still stressed that I in the backseat of the car, in the parking lot of the county. And it was so crazy, he said that shit out loud to the point the other officers heard it, that it went around the fucking motherfuckers gossiping around the county talking about I was back of the mother.
Man, that's embarrassing. Nah, she ain't even do it, and she got to be held accountable for something she didn't do. Basically, she got to be, everybody thinks she did something she ain't do, including her dude. Ah, man, that's crazy. This story crazy, man.
Motherfucker count. I ain't even fucking down to following you guys. Let me shut the fuck up. Let me see, I'm talking too much. But nah, I ain't did nothing sexually with him yet. We ain't even really get a chance to do shit. I got caught so motherfucking fast. Cause when we went on our first date, we ended up planning another date. But I got caught the same day. So At this point, the trust issues is out the door. He don't trust me for shit. Now, I ended up leaving work early because I'm like, I gotta fight for my relationship. I'm sorry, babe. He still took me back, you know. We was like going through it. It was a lot of crying going on. I had to constantly prove that I wasn't fucking around with him because at this point, he don't even want me to work the job no more. Because he like, bitch, you going to this job and this nigga work at this job. Ain't no way I can trust that you ain't fucking with this nigga no more. And he ain't wrong. So now I'm having to talk to him all day, share my location every day. Now, let's just end that. At this point, I'm not even talking to the nigga no more. Now I'm having to prove myself to my nigga. Now he asked for a baby. He actually asked for the baby like when I first got caught cheating, and we instantly started working on the baby. Then I got pregnant the following month. We found out I was pregnant. He had promised me like, look, we could start our family. I want you to stay at home for a year or two and raise our baby. He got my dumb ass falling for the little fairy tale like, yes, babe, I'ma have your baby. And now we have a beautiful 1-year-old today. But go back. This nigga had a plan for me. This nigga basically got me pregnant to walk me like a motherfucking dog, as if he ain't already walked me like a dog before. Like, nigga, that was my lick back. How the fuck is you trying to get another lick back?
Capital TOXIC. Man, they playing some crazy games, some kid games, man, some childish games. Mad childish to be grown. Even the dude who said we grown, everybody.
But let me go see ADHD because I'm doing too much. It was still other shit that transpired. So basically, because that same year, I ended up going to jail and losing my job. All this shit happened in like June. The cheats happened in June. We was going through it for months. You know, we was loving on each other, but, you know, the trust issues was fucked up. So I'm having to constantly prove myself. His family didn't fucking like me. So we going through that type of shit because he, you know, having to, you know, fight with the fact that, you know, he can't bring me around because they don't fucking like me. And now he having to choose me. It was just a whole bunch of bullshit. I'm pregnant. I get to a pregnancy stage where I can't please him sexually because the baby just did not want me to have sex. So I'm going through that. He thinking I don't want to be with him because I'm not having sex with him. He thinking I'm still fucking with the nigga in the county. I'm like, nigga, I'm pregnant as fuck. How the fuck am I? Why would I still? But he had every right to still believe I was an ain't shit ass bitch. So long story short, I had still had trust issues with him. So I don't know what happened. Like, so much happened that all I could really say is we had got to a point where one day, you know, he was on some like, I just want you to trust me. You can have the password to my phone. So of course, when a nigga give you the password to the phone, at this point, he done deleted everything out the phone. But when I get off work, I ain't have to work the next day. Something told me, I'm like, I don't want to have this baby G. Like, I don't trust to have this nigga, baby. I think he's still just out here doing all type of shit. So one night I get off work and I go through the phone just to see if he, you know, I feel like when a motherfucker delete shit, they always forget something to delete. So I'm like, let me go searching for what he might have probably fucking forgot to delete. So, you know what? Let me stop it right here at this point and then start on part 3. And where I left off at, I was saying, basically, I went through his phone. I was just trying to see because if I would have found some shit, I was going straight to the parenthood. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I ain't got time for no hoe getting up on here. Yes, I'll kill a baby so motherfucking fast if a nigga ain't shit. But I'm thankful for my daughter. So I basically went through the phone, and of course, like I said, I ended up finding shit that he didn't delete. I ended up seeing text messages of a bitch hair that I did, telling this bitch to pull up. They was planning to have sex while I was doing my 16. That bitch was doing his big one while I was doing my 16-hour shifts. Little bitch hair that I did and a little bitch be riding my baby. Oh, don't get me started. Ooh, don't get me started. It's so many hoes that don't even know I know they was fucking with my nigga. Like, it's crazy. And let me stop saying my nigga because I'm single. But basically, I ended up seeing some shit. Them he planning to have. The girl told her, make sure you have a condom, all that type of shit. Then I ended up seeing a bitch from my hood, a fat bitch from my hood, sucking his dick for $150, y'all. And what's so crazy? We weren't friends, but it was like, hey bitch, you pretty bitch type shit. Like, whole time, you know, when she'd be in the barbershop with her kids and shit, getting her kids haircut, getting her hair did about her status in the shop, you would think they didn't know each other. The whole time this bitch been sucking his, getting money from him, all type of shit. I was fanning shit. Then I go through the family group chat, the family talking about me, all type of shit. So I'm going through this shit while he sleep. This is like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Y'all, I ain't go to sleep when I got off work. I got off work at 11 o'clock. I didn't go to sleep that night. I was on a mission to confirm if I was gonna have this baby or not. So I went through the phone. I was going through the phone all night. I'm getting heated, y'all. I was a crash out. I was a crash out. A fucking crash out.
We can tell. Trust me, we can tell.
I had planned it out so well, and I'm so glad that I think too. Like, I'm a thinker too. Like, I'm a crash out, but I think a little bit. So I text my brother, like, come get my son. Like, my son was in the house. I just knew it was finna go up. My brother come get my son around 7 in the morning, y'all. I was on bullshit good. You know, my brother already be out hustling, all type of shit. Like, come get my son. Now, as soon as my son leave, get your ass up. Get the fuck up. It all hell broke. All motherfucking hell broke, y'all. It went left in that bitch. It went left to the point I was starting shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I started texting the sisters, saying I was gonna beat their ass. I was texting his brother girlfriend, telling her they was talking about her. She get to calling them, getting into it with them. Now the brother comes to the house. The brother get on some tough shit with me. A whole bunch of shit transpired that when the brother left, me and him got the tussling. Me and my nigga got the tussling. We got the tussling. And he was the type that he couldn't stand. I was a bitch that'll break some shit. We had an 8.
She just stirring up division.
5-inch TV. He paid $3 for that bitch. He was so motherfucking blue. I threw the motherfucking cable thing through that bitch and broke that bitch. He was so blue he didn't get no fuck. We finna fight. We got to fighting. This motherfucker gets me on the couch and sits on top of me. And now, mind you, my gun out. This motherfucker get a hold to my gun and call the motherfucking police and lie on me and say that I was holding the gun up to him or whatever. He was just pretty much mad that I broke the TV or whatever. He went too far. He took the situation too far to the point that when I sit and think about it, I could have left the situation and it wouldn't have got far. But I was so heated that I didn't even think to leave the house. Like, I had time to leave the house. I let him call the police on me. The police get there. I'm 13 weeks pregnant already, so it's just like, what the fuck am I running for? I'm just in a wow that he even called the police on me. And he called them 3 times. So you tell them it's a gun out, them motherfuckers gonna come running. Mm-hmm. So, they get there so motherfucking fast. I get in straight protection mode, y'all. I get in straight protection mode that, like, even though, you know, I'm mad at him about what he did, we just fought, all that. I'm like, put the gun down, because I'm thinking about how left it can go with him still having a gun in his hand and the police walk up. We know how shit can go left. Put the gun down. Like, he was so mad that he just wanted me to go to jail. Like, bitch, if you don't leave this house, you finna go to jail. So, police get there. By the time the police get there, he heard what I was saying. Now, Mandra I got my mama on the speakerphone. I'm telling her, like, he done called the police. He told them I got the gun on him. It was just crazy, y'all.
I think she did pull that gun out on him, because she kind of breezed past that part, talking about my gun was out. She said they was fighting. She didn't say nothing about a gun getting pulled out until she had to talk about the gun getting pulled out and her going to jail for the gun. Yeah, she probably pulled that gun out on him too, had it up to his face, said she KILL him, you know, the whole nine.
It was just so fucking crazy. It was like my life flashed before my motherfucking eyes and I lost everything just in a split of second. So they come Now, mind you, I didn't know that they take the person to jail based off who got the visible bruises. So he had bruises all over him,
Yeah.
and they already hold me to a higher standard, and they feel like I'm trained to fucking basically do something to him. So they believed everything he said. And then also it was crazy. The police CPD was against me. They was out there trying to encourage him to send me to jail. And I'm telling them, I'm trying to explain to them what happened. They ain't trying to hear shit. I'm half naked. I got on a shirt, no panties, no nothing. Next thing you know, they out there talking to him. Them motherfuckers walk in the house. Start grabbing my hands. I instantly got to screaming, hollering, crying to my mama. Like,
I told you. She out of rocker, man. Your mama can't help you. She can't save you. She didn't get you in this situation. She can't take you out. Now, she can bring you in the world and take you out. I'm playing. You know parents love saying that. But with all seriousness, she can't help you. You got yourself in this. Now you got to be accountable. You're going to have to go down and sit. They taking you to that cell.
Like, I was so fucking hurt, y'all. Like, I was screaming, like, Mom, they is really fucking putting handcuffs on my hands. Like, I was screaming so fucking hard. I couldn't believe this was happening to me, y'all. I couldn't believe this was happening to me, y'all. So, I ended up letting them put the handcuffs around me. Then I told them I was pregnant, so they ended up putting it back in front of me or whatever. So, they helped me put on some shorts because I was naked. So, they started walking me down. He outside. He's standing next to his sister. And I'm screaming his name. You gonna do this to me?
I don't know how you deal with her.
I'm so proud of myself because normally when I tell this story, I like literally bust out in tears. Like, it's like I'm living a moment all over again, because even though I'm laughing about this shit, that shit crushed me. Y'all don't know what it took for me to get that job. And I still to this day don't even blame him, because at the end of the day, you have to take accountability. Even though he put me in that position to want to go to tweak out, if I would have gained enough control and told myself this shit not worth it, I'm in the position I'm in, there's no reason I should be acting like this, doing this. If I would have just walked away from the situation, knowing I didn't want to be with him because of how he was treating me, and I didn't want to have the baby, I should have just walked away.
Okay. Thank you. At least she know that. At least she knows that. So she is accountable that she could have held that she could have handled that differently, right? She did realize she could have handled that differently, and that essentially she got herself in that situation. She not blaming him too much, right? She played a part, a major part. The absolute most. She did the most. She crashed out. She said she'd crash out. At least she keeping it real. I give her that.
But see, ADHD, I'm going off into other shit. So they get me in a car. I'm in a car. I'm like, y'all finna take me to the county. I can't go to the county. No. County. So I didn't know how like the protocol went when you get locked up, all that. So they took me to the 25th district station or whatever. So I get there. It's just like, it's crazy. Like, that situation changed me. It calmed me down. Like, all that crash out shit went out the window, y'all, because I was one of those people that I don't do shit to people unless they do something to me. And when they do something to me, I go to the extreme.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that I went to the extreme and ended up losing something that meant so much to me, it calmed me the fuck down. It's like, I have to change.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
It's like when they put them handcuffs in your hands, like your freedom is instantly gone. They don't give a fuck what you in there for. They look at you like a criminal. They don't give a fuck who you is, none of that shit. So I'm in a station. I ended up seeing one of my friends' mama in there. I was so motherfucking happy. I'm steady crying. I'm just crying. And they kept telling me, you gotta calm down. I couldn't stop crying, y'all. I was just in distraught. I couldn't believe this was happening to me. Like, this is really happening to me. Like, I'm really in jail right now. Like, what the fuck is going on, y'all? Like, let me stop it right here. We're gonna get back to part 4.
All right. I don't care about part 4. This video been long enough, man. Moral of the story, you got to learn how to control yourself, learn how to calm down. Don't be out here cheating, man. It's not worth it. She lost everything over cheating, right? Over entertaining another guy. Let me know what y'all think about this video, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. Peace to my Hebrew family. Shalom. If y'all want to see more videos like this, let me know. I know this content a little different than what I usually show on this channel, but hey, I thought I'd bring y'all something a little different. And I had this one on my list for a little minute. But other than that, we're going to get back to the normal content, man. I appreciate you. If you watched all the way to the end, say I watched all the way to the end. All right, y'all. Peace.